Hello and good morning. Welcome to day 5 of our CABE 2021 conference. We are so excited to be here with you today for one of our very special events of the conference, our CABE Teachership Awards. My name is Jan Gustafson Correa. It's my pleasure to welcome you today and to introduce to you today our CABE Board of Directors. Olivia?
Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. We are so thrilled and excited to be able to honor these 5 future bilingual teachers. Congratulations on behalf of the Board of Directors, and personally, I want to congratulate and give you a big hug. Thank you for being here, and thank you for your passion and your dedication and wanting to become the best bilingual teacher here in California or in the nation, wherever you might go.
Thank you, Olivia. And as I shared, my name is Jan Gustafson Correa. I am the CEO for CABE, and it truly is an honor to be with you all here today to honor these 5 amazing individuals who are embarking on their career in bilingual education and making their impact in the world as well. Joining us today are 2 of our CABE board members, who you'll be meeting with in just a little bit, but I want to acknowledge that in the room with us today is Dr. Annie Bicklong Young from our Region 1 area of the CABE Board of Directors. She represents the Sacramento and San Francisco and Northern California areas, and she's a member of the San Joaquin County Office of Education. And additionally, you'll be hearing a bit later on from our representative from Region 4, Mary Helen Ibarra. Mary Helen is a school board member in the Corona Norco School District, and of course represents the Inland Empire, which is Region 4, Riverside, San Bernardino, San Diego, and the Imperial Counties as well. So it's great to be here with you all today, and a big welcome from CABE. Olivia, I'm going to pass this over to you so you can share with us a little bit today about the CABE Teachership Awards.
Well, welcome. CABE is a nonprofit organization, and this year we are celebrating our 46th anniversary. We were established in 1976. In CABE, we have chapters, we have members, we have affiliates, we have strong partnerships with other state and national advocacy organizations, and we really work together to promote equity and student achievement for our students with diverse cultural, racial, and linguistic backgrounds. But most important, this is where the role of CABE and their teachership really makes an impact. The CABE teacherships are meant to build the bilingual teacher workforce and to create more pathways to the bilingual authorization. We have more dual immersion programs popping up throughout California, and we really need our teachers to be highly qualified to be able to teach not only the language, but the culture, the equity, and to embrace them all. And today we are just so thrilled to be able to honor you, our 5 teachers, future teachers, with the CABE Teachership Award.
Thanks so much, Olivia. You know, I want to just take a few minutes right now to share a little bit about the CABE Teachership Award and what it is. It's a play on words, of course. It's a scholarship program, but it really is to build our field of bilingual authorized teachers to fill the great need that we have in our classrooms, to serve our English learner students and to serve really all students throughout California. The CABE Teachership Award was actually established, I would guess, at least 2 decades ago. And you'll see that the awards are being given today in honor not just of our organization, but of other individuals that are listed on here as well. There was a real vision from the educators that you see here on the screen for being committed to bilingual education, to biliteracy, and really serving the needs of our immigrant students here in California. As Olivia mentioned, CABE was founded in 1976. And if you think back to history, that was really the height of the civil rights movement. There was a lot going on in our nation. And probably many of you weren't even born at that time. But when you look back in history, so much was happening in our nation here, locally in California, nationally, and really throughout the world. And as civil rights was really emerging, we had educators that really stood up to say, we know we need to stand up more for the rights of our students. We know their needs aren't being met in our schools. And that's actually how CABE was formed, by a small group of educators that got together at a couple different locations in 75, 74, 75, 76, and moved forward to establish the California Association for Bilingual Education. And they had in their eyes this vision of what it could look like to create a multilingual, bilingual California, and how to come together as educators to make that happen. So CABE is really a grassroots movement that responded to what was happening at that time, but really has grown to expand to really become a statewide initiative that supports multilingualism in our schools. You all might remember 5 years ago, we passed Prop 58 in the state of California, that the voters of California said over 72% said, we want multilingual education in our schools. And especially at CABE, we know that the multilingual, bilingual education is so important for our English learners and students from diverse backgrounds. And these individuals that you see on the screen really believed in that. The first person you see represented here is Carlos Penichet. Carlos tragically died back in the late 90s, and his brother Jeff Penichet, and he had actually opened up a bilingual education resource company. And they knew that there was such a need to have bilingual materials in our schools. And so they created a publishing company that really started producing bilingual materials that you probably might even still see in your school libraries and resource rooms. And so Carlos and Jeff really had played a key role in helping create the materials that we needed to create the kind of programs that we were seeking to have in California. When Carlos tragically passed away in the 90s, his brother Jeff wanted to dedicate something in his honor. And so at that point then, they created an endowment for CABE, and our CABE Teachership program began. And then, as you can see, others have joined that work as well. So with Carlos Penichet, I want to move over to the other end of the spectrum there on the screen that you see, and you'll see Chuck and Estella Acosta. Chuck and Estella Acosta are two educators, great friends of CABE, who tragically also have passed away in the last recent years. But these two individuals made such a difference in CABE. Chuck was a part of that roundtable back in the early 70s that started thinking about what could a CABE look like? How do we support our teachers? How do we make sure that we are providing the kinds of programs that our students need? And so Chuck worked out of the Los Angeles County Office of Education, and his wife Estella worked out of the Orange County Department of Ed, the Orange County Office of Education. These two were a dynamic duo, making a difference locally in the statewide effort, and being a part of the CABE Board of Directors for many years and contributing. And so we have an endowment and a scholarship given in their honor as well. And so we do this in honor of Chuck and Estella, who gave so much to CABE. And then you'll see two individuals in the middle, and I hope you recognize their names. I hope you might have some books in your school libraries, maybe in your own, your set of resources you've used in your classes. Dr. Alma Florada and Dr. Isabel Campoy are two amazing authors, poets, musicians, creative voices who have really supported the field of multilingual and bilingual education, especially in Spanish and English, to really provide the enriched materials that we need to have in our schools and classrooms. And if you haven't interacted with their materials yet, I really urge you to look them up and find those and bring them into your teaching. They are truly delightful. But Alma, Flor, and Isabel have had a vision for this bilingual movement as well, and have also given support to CABE to create these scholarships. And so we also then have the Alma Florada Award and the Isabel Campoy Award. So today, along with the CABE Teachership Award, we're really thrilled to honor these individuals and movements towards the pathway towards bilingual and multilingual education in the state of California. So today, as we mentioned, we have 5 amazing educators who are moving forward, working towards their credential and bilingual authorization. And we'll be recognizing all 5 of them in just a moment. You'll see that they've all been allocated one of the different awards. And in just a second, you'll be hearing our CABE board members acknowledge each one of them. And then we'll have a chance to hear from each one a few words that they might want to share with us as well. So to get us going, I'm excited to introduce Olivia again, who will recognize our first CABE Teachership Award winner for CABE 2021. Olivia?
Thanks, Jen. I am very excited to announce our first winner, Marilu Serrato. Wave, Marilu. Marilu is studying at Cal State University, Channel Islands. Marilu shared the following in her application. When I graduated from Santa Ana High School, my dream to be a teacher seemed unrealistic. I was an eager student, but I was also an immigrant who could barely speak the English language. In simpler terms, I was a student that the California education system failed because the maternal language was rejected and I was expected to learn English right away. Now I understand that my first language was the key to becoming a stronger English learner. After many years, I went back to school to become a teacher specializing in bilingual education. I strongly believe I can make a difference in the lives of many children because I know firsthand what it feels like to be in a classroom where students feel lost and confused. When I first started attending CSUCI, I took the opportunity to be part of the California Mini Corps, where my peers and I acted as a bridge of communication between migrant students and their teachers. This experience continued to inspire me to become a bilingual teacher. There is nothing like a teacher who can be a role model and can truly understand the students. Congratulations, Marilu. We invite you to share a few words.
Thank you so much for that. I feel honored and humbled to receive this award. I know that there are other students who are as deserving as I am, that work countless hours and are incredible, passionate about becoming bilingual teacher. But I'm here and I feel fortunate to be the one receiving this award. Thank you so much to everyone that has supported me up to this point. Thank you for my professors that have inspired me and guided me throughout my education journey. Thank you so much to the CABE organization, which helps students, teachers like myself to continue their education paths and become professional educators. CABE works to aid the community to better their bilingual and biliteracy education, which is something that is very, very important to me. A strong foundation in education is necessary for success for today's youth. Bilingual education is important. It's important. Being bilingual myself, I have seen all the opportunities that it has given me, and I hope that I can pass that to other students to become bilingual, become bilingual teachers. Again, I am honored and humbled to receive this award. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Marilu. Thank you, Marilu. And here is the certificate that you're receiving as well. So congratulations, along with the scholarship. Thank you
so much.
Thank you. Dr. Annie Young, will you take us to our next recipient?
Thank you, Jan. It is with honor that I would like to introduce our second winner of the scholarship. It is Fanny Camacho, who is studying at San Jose State. This is what Fanny shared in her application. Bilingualism has granted me the opportunity to benefit from the positive impact a teacher can make. Growing up, I faced numerous adversities as an emerging bilingual student. During my elementary school education, I struggled to gain academic confidence due to my language barrier. It wasn't until I was exposed to a role model, my bilingual teacher. My teacher created beneficial contribution to my life as a kid by encouraging my self-confidence. She facilitated a classroom where I was able to improve my academic independence and self-efficacy. In her class, she never failed to make culturally responsive connections. My bilingualism no longer felt like a burden, but as an asset. When I reflect on this time in my life, I understand how important it is to have guidance and authentic care from our teachers. I want to reciprocate what my teacher showed me as a struggling student. I commit to serve students to reach excellence, embrace their roots and language, promote self-confidence, and activate their academic and personal growth. Thank you, Fanny, for all that. As a second language learner myself, I share the same struggle. And that's why I'm here today, because I share the same passion, the same dream with you. Congratulations, Fanny. Would you like to share a few words with us?
Yes, thank you so much, CABE, for this wonderful opportunity. It brings me so much joy to share a platform with so many hardworking and inspirational educators. I would like to thank the program at San Jose State University, my professors there, for not only nourishing my academic growth, but for also helping me create a critical lens to support and advocate for our multilingual community. I would like to also thank all my teachers for their authentic care and their meaningful relationships that they showed me when I was a student, and for that connection that I still have with them to this day. I'm very fortunate at having their guidance and unconditional support. I strive to be an effective bilingual elementary school teacher. And again, thank you all for this wonderful opportunity. I'm very happy.
Congratulations, Fanny. And your certificate will also be sent to you. So congratulations. Mary Ibarra, would you like to join us next?
Yes, es un grande honor de presentar a Elizabeth Maciel, our next teachership recipient, who is studying at USC and is a member of my school district in Corona Norco Unified School District. Elizabeth shared the following on her application: there are no limits in life. That is what I tell students every day. I was raised in a small town in Michoacan, Mexico, and although my dreams were big, being a USC Trojan was out of reach back then. Many years have passed since I was a little girl with big dreams. Life was not easy, and I had to give up my aspirations of going to college to help my family move back to the United States, escaping a life of poverty, insecurity, and lack of opportunities. I now have a family of my own. And while volunteering in my daughter's kindergarten class, I decided to change paths and pursue a career in education. I was hired as a 3-hour bilingual paraprofessional and helped English learners not only acquire a new language, but also adapt to a life in a new country. I soon started moving up hours and responsibilities, but always supporting my English learners and their families. My kindergartner, I am proud to say, is now a sophomore at USC, and the road has been very long, but I never gave up. I'm finally a graduate student at USC, proving that there are no limits in life. Congratulations, Elizabeth. We are so proud of you. And I've known Elizabeth for many years. And I mean, this is so special to be able to give you this award. Would you like to share some words with us?
Sure. Thank you so much. What an honor, Mary. You know how much I look up to you. Thank you for your beautiful words. And thank you to CABE and all your leaders You have paved the road for us to be here today. I am very blessed to have so many friends and family and friends who are family now supporting me. I want to thank my parents and siblings, mi mamá, mi papá. Gracias por sus palabras, por sus oraciones. Thank you to the amazing leaders in my life, my coworkers, my Panther family, my CNUSD family. You inspire me. I look up to you. And thank you to my students, my Trojan family, my professors at USC. But most of all, I want to thank my family, my 3 children, my husband, Manuel. Come here. I want you to meet them because this award is for them. They have been with me through every single moment, every single sacrifice. My husband, this man, the love of my life. Thank you. Muchas gracias, Manuel. Muchas gracias, Sara, Rebeca, Manolo. Estoy muy orgullosa de ustedes. Thank you. It's an honor. And I'm very, very happy and humbled. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Elizabeth. Thanks to your whole family and for sharing them with us today too. Thank you so much. Your certificate that you also will be receiving. So now we'd like to turn it back to Dr. Annie Young to share our next recipient.
So our next honoree is Danna Hernandez from CSU Channel Islands. And here is what Danna shared with us in her application. I chose to become a bilingual teacher, educator because of my experiences as a child and as an adult. When I was 6 years old, my family and I migrated to California from Mexico to experience the American dream. My first year in school was an extremely difficult time in my life. I struggled for many years to learn English, but I was fortunate to have amazing bilingual educators who made a difference in my education. These educators made me appreciate and value my language and culture. If it had not been for their commitment and their support, I know my experience in school would have been completely different. From this moment forwards, I knew I wanted to become an educator and make a difference in other people's lives and in my community. Later, my goal to become an educator became my passion when I enrolled in college courses and began working directly with students in my community. One of the most memorable experiences was working in a dual language school. I was amazed by the school culture and environment centered on biliteracy, inclusion, and multiculturalism. I strongly believe bilingual programs are important because they unify our community. Congratulations, Danna. You'll be a great one and you will take our spot when we retire. We are very proud of you, how far, and know you will go really far. Would you like to share a few words with us?
Absolutely. Lo voy a decir en español. Quería decir que es un honor recibir esta beca de parte de CABE y de la doctora Campoy. Quiero dar gracias también a mi familia y a todos los maestros que me inspiraron a hacerme una maestra bilingüe. Además, quiero agradecer a todos los estudiantes y las familias con las que he trabajado. Ellos me siguen motivando a llegar a mi meta. Con esta beca podré terminar mi credencial de enseñanza este mayo y cumpliré mi sueño de ser maestra bilingüe. Muchísimas gracias a todos los miembros de CABE. Es un honor tener este premio. Gracias.
Muy bien, gracias, Danna. Felicidades. Parece que tienes a alguien de tu familia ahí a tu lado también. ¿La quieres presentar?
Sí, es mi mamá. Me está acompañando el día de hoy. This is my mother. She's here with me today. And I have my sister in the house, but my dad and my other sibling are working, but they're with me in heart.
That's wonderful. Qué bueno. Y felicidades, señora, por tener una hija tan maravillosa. Felicidades a
Gracias,
todos.
estoy bien orgullosa.
Qué bueno, me imagino que sí. We feel your pride. We understand what that feels like. So congratulations. Thank you so much, Danna. And as you see your certificate, un abrazo fuerte, and you'll be receiving that from CABE as well. Congratulations. Next, I turn back to Mary Ibarra to share our final recipient of the CABE Teachership Awards. Mary?
Yes, it is my honor. And I will be reading about Elianna Campos. Last but definitely not least, teachership recipient today. Elianna is studying at Pepperdine University. Here is what she shared on her application. It is impossible to quantify in its entirety the indispensable role that education plays in the growth and progress of each generation. As a firstborn of two undocumented immigrants, my education proved to be the most valuable asset in my home. My education's importance hit a critical point as early as elementary age when I began. And during this time, I was acquiring a second language for myself and my entire family. I knew English fluency would facilitate the way of life for my parents. There is a Spanish phrase that says, poner mi granito de arena, which translates to add my little grain of sand. Ultimately, I am one more person working to bring innovation to our complex education system. Bilingual programs show students and entire families the power of language and the value of multilingualism within their communities. This effort begins with us, purpose-driven teachers who serve with sacrifice. Congratulations, Elianna. We know you will make a powerful difference in the lives of your students. Congratulations again. And would you like to share a few words?
Yes, thank you. Thank you, CABE, for this teachership award. I am truly honored to be here with these amazing women, amazing educators. And thank you to the CABE chapter at Pepperdine University for encouraging me and believing in my potential. My professors at Pepperdine, Dr. Garcia Ramos, muchas gracias. I would like to thank my parents for the great sacrifices that they have made for my own education. Mama, papa, los quiero mucho. And God, for the favor and the grace that he keeps extending to me. And growing up in the heart of Los Angeles, I have seen the value of bilingualism. And as I continue to develop in the field of bilingual education, I will work earnestly very hard to create equitable opportunities in my community for a high quality education for students who are once like all of us, learning English and working to bridge that gap from home to school. Muchas gracias.
Thank you so much, Elianna, for those words. And again, your certificate, which you'll be receiving from CABE as well. So thank you so much. And thanks to all. You know, I'd just like to share, if we have a wonderful group that's with us today in our Zoom room, and if anybody that's in the audience would like to share a few words of insight or congratulations to our recipients today as well.
To share a few words, Jan. Thank you so much. I'm very proud of these young ladies, and I look forward to Marilu, Fanny, Elizabeth, Danna, and Elianna. I look forward to seeing you in the future, being those trendsetters for the upcoming teachers now. Congratulations to you all. You've done a terrific job, and I feel really good that you're carrying the torch for the rest of us.
Thanks so much, Delma. You know, you can't have a superintendent in the room and not give him a little chance to say something. So Superintendent Buenrostro, would you like to share a few words?
Sure. Obviously, I'm proud of all of our recipients. Congratulations, ladies. Estoy muy orgulloso de cada una de ustedes. Han trabajado bastante duro y sigan adelante. Congratulations to CABE as well, 2021, and really proud of everyone, and keep fighting and doing the great work. Thank you, and congratulations one more time.
Muchas gracias. Thank you, Superintendent. Would anybody else like to share any words? Family members, friends?
I'd like to just, this is Ben Sanchez, principal at Corona High School. I'm sorry I don't have my camera on right now. I'm enjoying this from my car en route home, but I just wanted to, first of all, congratulate Elizabeth Maciel, an amazing student advocate. Elizabeth and I have not been working together for long. This is my first year at Corona, but I want to congratulate Elizabeth on her accomplishments and all of our winners' accomplishments. CABE has done a fantastic job of recognizing some tremendous future educators. So thank you award winners, and thank you, CABE.
Thank you, Principal Sanchez. Muchas gracias. Drive safely. Well, friends, just thank you so much. To the 5 recipients, I wish we were in the same room together while we're in the same Zoom room, but I will look you each in the eye and give you a big hug. You are the future of what will make a difference in our schools. We are in a time where we know that language and culture and our experiences, our backgrounds make such a difference. As we think of the English Learner Roadmap, we talk about the assets that our students bring and the values. And I could hear in each one of you in your words and your expressions today of how much you are a part of that. You have lived that as students. You have lived that as immigrants to this country, to this state. And you have taken a course that will make a difference, not just in your own life, but in the lives of hundreds and hundreds of students and their families. And I just can't thank you enough. I invite you to stay connected to CABE. This is your familia. You are all part of different regions throughout the state. I invite you to maintain contact and to maintain contact with each other. Our familia and the unity that we have is really what propels us in the hardest and most challenging times. What we've gone through lately with the pandemic, what we go through daily in our schools around issues around equity and serving our students. Thank you for being the light, and thank you for being the voice for them. And we look forward to continue working with you for many, many years to come. So thank you so much. And I'll turn it back now to Olivia to close us out for today.
I am just so emotional right now to be here on behalf of the board of CABE, and also personally to just see our future teachers, these strong leaders, passionate leaders, knowledgeable leaders. You truly understand what language is, what culture is, what equity is, what it takes to get ahead, to have that dream, to bring the community together, to serve within the community, to be able to reach your goals no matter how long it takes, what obstacles. There's nothing that's impossible. And that's what our students need. They need your voices. They need your stories. They need your compassion. They need your guidance. And I know that each and every one of you are going to touch and impact not only students, but you're going to impact other educators. You're going to impact parents, and you're going to impact the community, because you know what it is to really reach that goal and not being able to speak a language and to learn the language, to not know the culture and to learn the culture, but most importantly, that you stay true to your home mother language and your home culture, and how you are able to embrace both and bring in the best of each one, and maybe even the third one. So congratulations. We are so excited. We are here giving you all a big hug. We are here for you. This is not just okay, goodbye. CABE is always going to be your supporter, your person to come for, no matter what you might need. We are here to serve you. So congratulations, and we wish you the best of luck in your career as an amazing bilingual educator. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Olivia. So to end our session today, I'm going to stop sharing our screen. We will all show up on the grid. And I want us to take a group picture before we end our session for today. So Mary Helen, thank you for the idea. It was a beautiful idea. And if you are off screen and would like to have your face on the screen, please undo your camera, share your video. And Mary, are you going to be doing us the honors? Wonderful.
Bring your family members. Yes, Elizabeth, call them.
Yeah, bring
yes.
them in.
We want everyone.
All right. Got it, Mary? Beautiful. Thank you so much. Oh, a few more people popped up. Let's do one more, okay?
Another one.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Mary. Thank you all. As we get ready to end our session, I invite you to take off your mute on your microphone, give a shout out to each other as we say goodbye. And again, felicidades a todos.
Congratulations, everybody.
Congratulations.
Really inspiring. Amazing.
Congratulations.
Very inspiring.
Everyone.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you, everybody.
Woohoo!
Thank you.